Okay, guys, so when we start your perspective drawing, you are working horizontally. Okay? Here our paper is horizontal. My table is a little crooked there. Now, I put my ruler in the middle and I draw my horizontal line. When I hold my ruler, I put my fingers across the middle, and I'm using a pen. You're going to be using a pencil. You're going to draw as lightly as you can in case you make a mistake. Okay? That is the key with perspective drawing. Drawing as lightly as you can. So the first thing you'll do is you'll make your line across the middle. There is my horizontal line. Now, horizontal line is like when you go to the lake and the sky is up here and the lake is down here, and that's the line that's made. That's why it's called the horizon line. Now we're going to put in 2 vanishing points because we're making a 2-point perspective drawing. If we were doing a 1-point perspective drawing, we would have 1 vanishing point. Here's one of my vanishing points. Here's my other vanishing point. Pause. Now, we're going to add our road. Okay, now our road is going to look like just a triangle, but it's just like railroad tracks. When they go off in the distance, they get smaller because they're further away from you. So here's our road. I'm going to make one line going off the paper because we're going to be actually standing in the road, pretending like we're taking a picture of the house we're drawing. Okay, so here I go. I put my pen on, or my pencil on my horizon line, or my vanishing point on my horizon line. I always think it's easier to put my pencil on my dot first, then I move my ruler over to it. I pull down towards me, never push up, okay? And then my other side, I'm going to make my road over here because now I'm like standing right here in the middle of my road. Say this is a person with little arms. Hey, I'm a person with little arms, okay? And then my house is going to be over here, okay? Pause. Next step. Now, I'm going to make my house. My house, I'm looking at the corner of my house. So I'm just going to make a line that doesn't go too high and doesn't go too low. Okay, I'm going to make it right here, just in the middle, just to make it simple. So here is the corner of my house. Make one of those now. Pause. Okay, next step. Now, the top and the bottom are both going to have lines that go to each vanishing point. Here's what I mean. I'm using a pen, you're using a pencil. You know what? I'm going to try to use a pencil, and then because I'm going to erase lines so you can see later. Okay? So if this works, I'll just use a pencil. So I'm going to go from my top of my corner of my house to my vanishing point. Everything on this side will go to this vanishing point. Everything on this side will go to this vanishing point. So here's this one at the top, and here's this one at the bottom. So make that one now. And then we'll do one from the top and one from the bottom on the other side. So it looks like I have a lot of triangles and a diamond now, right? Okay, so it kind of looks like the game Asteroids, which was a game that Mr. Casey used to play when he was little. That was all just lines before video games got good. Okay, so there is the start of my building, and I'm talking while I'm doing this to give you a chance to do this. So I will pause for a second. Okay, now, next, I'm going to make the back corner of my building. To do that, I make a line on this side, close to the vanishing point, and then I make a line on this side, close to the vanishing point. Now I erase these lines, these guidelines, and you can start to see that it's a house or a building. Okay, there's my building now. If I want to make a window, I'll make a window up here by making a line. Now guys, anything that goes up and down, like the corners of your house and stuff like that, has to be straight up and down. It has to be nice and vertical or straight. If it's crooked, it's going to look funny. So things need to be vertical. So watch what I do. I'll make another line right here. That's going to be my window. Now my window, I already have the bottom line because my window touches my horizon line. Normally you wouldn't see that horizon line, and you guys will erase that later. Because in this picture, these are not quite on the horizon line. The horizon line was down here and I erased it. Okay, but I put the top of my door on the horizon line in this one. So now I go from the top of my window to this vanishing point. Okay, now I have one giant window, but if I make lines like this, if I make a line here, and then if I make a line here and here, now I have two windows. Watch, I'll erase this in the between. You see my two windows? And if I put these three little lines like this diagonally, see how that's kind of how you make it look like glass? All right, it's kind of hard to see on the video because they're light. Okay? And then next, we will do the roof. Pause. Okay, to make the roof, I find the middle of this line. The middle is about, this is a 4-inch long line, so half of 4 is 2. Okay, so I'll make a line going straight up from the roof. Now this is the trick. This line is going to go, even though everything on this side normally goes to this vanishing point, this time it's going to go to that vanishing point. And to make the top of the roof, I connect my two corners, and there is my roof. And I can make a little line back here, okay? And there is my roof. There you go.